Making our way through the aisles of a grocery store is something we all do. With the store shelves filled with items, there is a lot of decision making to be done.
We need to pick out some chips. What kind of chips are on sale today?
Some shoppers come with a plan and are organized.
Well, today I'm buying hummus, crackers, bagels and cream cheese, and some canned beans and barbecue sauce.
Consumer experts say having a list is one of the best ways to stretch a food dollar before even stepping into the grocery store.
Get your list developed, and when something gets low at home, write it down then so you don't forget it, because if you forget something you need and you have to make another trip back to the store, then you're spending more money in gasoline getting to the store.
Charlotte Richard is a family and consumer sciences educator from the OSU Tulsa Extension Center. She says by planning and following simple guidelines, consumers can save about 15% on a grocery bill. Guidelines such as making menu plans for the week and knowing your food budget and how much items typically cost.
Be aware of the prices of those staple items in particular, things such as milk or eggs or those kinds of things, so that you can know if a store down the street is having a sale on something, it really is a good value, and so you can purchase those items and save 10 or 20 cents, and 10 or 20 cents over time adds up.
Of course, bringing coupons to the store is another way to save.
Pennies add up, and I try to take advantage. If I can save some, I'll buy a couple or three.
And like anything else, there are some consumers who take it to the extreme. Extreme couponing, that is. This is a coupon swap.
What we are doing here is the swap, and basically if you don't want your coupons, then you put them in the middle of the table, and you can go from table to table. The idea is you get the coupons for the products you actually use, so I would suggest you move around because there are different coupons on every table.
Sarah Rowe is known as the money-saving queen. She teaches people all over the state how to save big with coupons.
Well, what we actually teach is how you can cut your grocery bill by 80% or more. So we're talking hundreds of dollars a month, thousands of dollars a year. I save on average about $400 a month just using coupons.
The whole idea of the money-saving queen system is to double up on coupons and use them along with store sales. Rose says many times by the time the shopper makes it to the register, the item is free. Those who faithfully use the system couldn't be happier.
It's a great way to save, and I wish I'd have done this a long time ago when we were first married. We would have probably been retired by now.
Bridget Johnson keeps all of her coupons neatly organized in a 3-ring binder. She began extreme couponing 4 years ago out of necessity.
Honestly, my husband and I were in a budget crunch, and we needed to do something to save money, and it didn't seem possible that you could save as much with coupons, but the first year I saved 50%, and that was after I paid for my coupons that I ordered, my newspapers, because I tracked it all because I wanted to see what I really was saving, and it was really worth it.
Richard says so-called extreme couponing can save families money, but it's also a full-time job, and coupons are not always for healthy food items.
And often the coupons are for things that are high sugar, high fat foods, and you know, it's okay to have some of that in your diet as a treat, but you just need to really consider what is the real point of having food? That is to provide nutrition to us so that we have healthy lives.
Damana Newsom lives on a 5-acre farm. She and her family are nearly self-sustainable. Rows and rows of vegetables, fruit trees, grapes, and basically anything else you might imagine can grow on an Oklahoma farm. The Newsom family is not vegetarian. They also have chickens and rabbits to add a little flavor to their fresh produce. They also grow sunflowers. But these beautiful flowers are not just for looks. They're here to feed their little pollinators. Yes, they have several bee boxes on their property as well. And Newsom says all of this is something anyone can do in their own backyard.
That's one of the things we try to explain to people, that, owning and operating your own food system is doable, and it's not as complicated or convoluted as it seems to be. And so that's why we did these little plots to show people you could do things in small spaces. And also with the mini orchard that we've done, You know, people typically think of orchards being huge and massive places with, you know, and so what we want to do is show them that, you know, bring it down to where they're able to replicate what we've been doing out here.
Whether it's farming, organizing your grocery trip, using coupons, or a combination of all of them, there are many creative ways to stretch a food dollar. And when money is tight and the economy uncertain, using those techniques may be the only sure ways of making your dollar count.